Howdy tarot nerds. In this video, you will learn the definitions of all minor arcana wands tarot cards without memorization. That's right, you don't have to memorize anything. We'll be diving deep and getting very familiar with the element of fire. Once we've bonded with fire, then moving through the different expressions in each of the numbers of numbered cards is a piece of cake. In this video, you will discover: why is the Two of Wands a love card? Is the Ten of Wands good or bad? And, most importantly, 2 easy and fun ways to arrive at your own tarot card definitions. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. What is fire? It is a chemical reaction that consumes the material from which it came. It can burn and run wildly out of control and be destructive. It can be purifying. It can forge steel. It can cook your dinner. The suit of wands corresponds to the element of fire. Remember Moses and the burning bush? Fire and the suit of wands are pure spirit. Fire reaches up toward God, so to speak, and fire is the spirit of God in each one of us, the spark. Wands are optimistic and uplifting. Wands get things moving. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. When wands are functioning at their best, they are inspirited with the divine. They have vision and imagination and want to get moving. Their enthusiasm spreads to others. Wands connect people to people, people to ideas, people to action. Wands are masculine or outwardly focused. Change doesn't bother them. Often change is the objective when the wands appear. Wands at their worst are bossy and may run roughshod over others. Wands can be frustrated or angry and, as mentioned before, destructive. When wands come up in a reading, you might ask, what's all the excitement about? If you do a spread and there's a predominance of wand cards, you are looking at a situation that is high energy, and depending on what else is in the spread, might require some energy management. Think of a 3rd grade class packing up for the day and getting ready to line up for the bus. How do the other suits interact? Water cools fire. Water brings the passion down and inward. Pentacles ground fire. Pentacles bring the discipline, skills, and work necessary to bring the fiery enthusiasm into form. Swords slice and dice, get the ideas down on paper, and decide a course of action. Swords evaluate and ask, is that really a good idea? Let's move on to the numbers of the numbered cards in the suit of wands. Combining suit plus number is one way to approach tarot card interpretation. If you are a beginner, I recommend it because it gives you a good foundation for the minor arcana meanings that you can build on. So how do we combine number and suit for the wand cards? Well, here we have the ace. A hand holds a sappy, growing tree branch. This is the starting point. This is the potential to do something with enthusiastic wand's energy. The 2. It takes 2 to tango, so to speak. With the 2 of wands, boy meets girl and sparks fly. This is so in a literal and in a figurative sense. These 2 cards from the Tarot Illuminated and the Gaian Tarot beautifully illustrate the raw energy of the wands. The 3s represent growth, and in this enigmatic image from the Radiant Tarot, we see someone looking out to sea, perhaps envisioning the future. Stepping outside the 2, there are lots of possibilities. The 4. The 4s are stable and can serve as foundations. Here we see the creative force of the wands in a stable situation. 5s are unstable and shake the foundations. 5s represent change and challenge as illustrated in the 5 of wands. A saying that illustrates the 5 of wands energy is, to make an omelet, you gotta crack a few eggs. 6s can be a peak experience of some kind. They represent community, reciprocity, and harmony. The 6 of wands is often called the victory card. Mission accomplished. Sevens bring restriction and striving. They often have to do with our goals and intentions and may represent some sort of glass ceiling. In the Tarot Illuminated, we see someone fighting defensively, and in the Gaian, we see someone pounding iron with a single intention. Eights deal with power and the balancing of spiritual and material planes. I see these 8 meteors in the Gaian Tarot as a spiritual omen ripping across the sky. Time to unleash the power. 9s are completion and mastery. If the discipline and hard work has been done, then the reward should be just around the corner. 10s are the transformation. Time to wrap up and let go.